Top 5 snakes often stay in your home. 1. Black rat snakes. Known as the largest snakes in West Virginia, its length is up to 8 feet. The young are gray while the adults are mostly black with some white, yellow or red showing between its scales. The belly is also white. It is often found in forests, swamps, even in farmland, houses, and yards. Black rat snakes are skillful climbers as they climb rafters in barns and buildings to find food. This snake moves slowly and often freezes when confronted. If disturbed, it warns by rattling the tail. Some snakes lay back, but others will strike if they feel threatened. 2. Black racer snakes. It is the only large black snake in New England with smooth scales. It is about 5 feet in length and often has some white coloration under the chin. The belly is often dark gray or black. Black racers often live in the eastern United States, from southern Maine to Florida Keys, South Carolina, and Georgia. It is one of the most common snakes in nearly all habitats such as forest edges, old fields and wetland edges and even farmland. Black racers move quite fast and tend to leave when confronting. They are more likely to panic, flail around and strike when disturbed. 3. Brown snakes. It is considered as the second most venomous terrestrial snake. This species has an average total length of 4.8 feet. Adult brown snakes are highly variable in color. They are usually brown. They can have orange, silver, yellow and gray skins. They are found all the way along the east coast of Australia, along the coasts and inland ranges of Queensland, New South Wales, Victoria, and South Australia, as well as arid areas of the Northern Territory, the far east of the Kimberley in Western Australia. Being an alert, they often react defensively if surprised. However, if approached over a distance, they will usually choose to flee or else remain stationary, hoping to avoid detection. When confronted by an intruder, the eastern brown raises its head and anterior part of the body slightly off and parallel to the ground, with the neck spread laterally and slightly hooked but the mouth closed. If issuing a strong threat, the snake raises the interior part of the body well off the ground in an S-shaped coil and with the mouth slightly open, ready to strike. 4. Western diamondback rattlesnakes. This kind of snake is a venomous reptile with a large body and a triangle-shaped head. They range in size from 4 feet to 6 feet, and weigh from 4 to 6 pounds. The color pattern generally consists of a dusty-looking gray-brown ground color, but it may also be pinkish-brown, brick red, yellowish, pinkish, or chalky white. They are one of the most iconic groups of North American snakes due to the rattle at the tip of their tails. The rattle is composed of a series of interlocking scales, which are added to each time the snake molts. Muscle contractions cause the scales to click together, resulting in the rattle sound as a warning for passers-by. Diamondback rattles are found in America, from central Arkansas to southeastern and central California, especially in Texas. This species is quite shy and avoids confronting unless it is disturbed. When ready to attack, it coils the body partly, the tail rattles loudly and the head is up. But if it is given some places and some time to escape to a safe place, they will crawl as soon as possible. 5. Known as water moccasins, cottonmouth snakes are the only snake living under the water in America. They often grow in 4 feet, and have triangular heads. They are generally a dark shade of brown or a dull black. The younger snakes have lighter color and more distinct patterns. Their home is in the southern United States, from southern Virginia to Florida to eastern Texas. Water moccasins may be found swimming in swamps, marshes, drainage ditches, and at the edges of ponds, lakes and streams. On land, they're found near water and fields. They like to sun themselves on branches, stones, and logs near the water's edge. When cottonmouth feels threatened, it can be very scary looking. It coils its body up and opens the mouth wide so that the opponents can't see its enormous fangs. However, it is not easily provoked and often leave you alone unless they are concerned. How to keep snakes out of your yard or home. These are some kind of snakes that often appear near residential areas. If you see a snake around your house, do not frighten. Some following solutions can help you keep snakes out of your yard. If you think the snake is not harmful, walk away and leave it alone. It does not sound helpful, but it is the easiest way to get rid of snakes. Hire a control professional to remove it. If snakes often visit your house or yard, you should buy a snake trap. Close all the entrances to your house and keep everyone stay indoor if the snake tends to come in the house. If you think it is a small non-venomous snake, use a broom to move it away. Remove any tall stands vegetation. Remove piles of rocks and lumber, as they harbor small pests which are snakes' food. You can also get rid of snakes by killing them. Shooting, chopping the head off with a shovel or other garden tools are the most common ways. But this is not recommended since it is not too dangerous to be killed. Snakes are fear of almost everyone because of its scared appearance and venom. If people see a snake right in front of their eyes, the large majority of them tend to frighten, scream and do not know what to do. But just calm down, they do not mean to attack humans. Some studies show that the snakes stay in people's houses often are